the airplane today. I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss this sweet baby. I love you.
Welcome back, welcome back.
Welcome back to a very quiet house, you guys.
Yes, it is very quiet, as you can see.
This is the first time, oh, besides this little one right here.
Yeah, just missing out.
You guys, this is the first time in what, babe, over 10 days?
Yeah, 10 days.
Not have little ones here.
Isn't that crazy to think about?
I know, and we
I
miss
know.
them so much. I was just cleaning up kind of the last of little Nora's toys. Michelle left some of them here because they will be back, we know.
Yeah, they'll be back.
She didn't leave all of them. I mean, her and Finn basically were playing the same ones. Unfortunately, we kind of had a crazy last day with Shell and the kiddos. Oh my gosh, so much happened. We did not video a lot of it because we'll kind of give you the rundown. So we did put out a video, a cruise movie yesterday, just so we could get some content out for you guys. But last week video with cute Michelle and little Nora and Madeline was their last night here. We made cookies, we had so much fun. However, we did not mention that night, cute little Nora, you guys, her arm got injured. It didn't seem too serious because she only cried for a couple minutes and then she kind of just let her little arm hang, and Michelle actually thought she may have pulled a muscle because it has happened before in her little forearm. And so she seemed pretty good. She wasn't moving a ton. Michelle's like, let's just let her sleep on it. It obviously didn't look like anything was broken or anything. She's like, let's just have her sleep on it. It was late at night, so Michelle really didn't want to go to the doctor. Plus she was like, if we're gonna go to the doctor, we should really go to New York because they were flying out the next morning and just logistics and everything, and it didn't seem too serious. Fast forward, she sleeps. She woke up only once in the night kind of crying, and then she fell back asleep. So the next morning though, she still wasn't really moving her little arm, and she just had it here. She was complaining about it, and you guys, it just broke all of our hearts because just seeing a little kid in like pain, oh my gosh, it just broke our heart. We didn't really know what to do because Michelle had to catch a pretty early flight around 10 a.m. and urgent cares and things like that didn't even open until 9 here.
Yeah, so it wasn't gonna work out like that way.
That way.
Like her changing, she looked at changing her flight.
Oh
it was
yeah.
Gonna be super expensive.
We looked at everything. Changing your flights was gonna be thousands of dollars. We looked at me, you guys, I really was like, Michelle, I'm gonna fly home with you. Like, I don't know how you're gonna do it with little Nora just being able to use one arm. Obviously, she wasn't feeling the best. So Michelle actually, her brother-in-law, Nate's brother, is a doctor. So she talked to him and he was like, yeah, I don't think it's anything serious. I would just go get it checked out once you get back to New York.
Honestly, if it wasn't for him getting kind of like that reassurance, I don't know what we would have done.
I know, I think they probably would have stayed here and just to look at everything. So anyways, we called the airline. Luckily, you guys, oh my gosh, this was such a little blessing because Michelle was traveling alone. She had an infant in arms, little Madeline, who's 6 months old, then little Nora, and then with just a stroller and suitcase and all that. That is a lot to do, especially handling little Nora that doesn't feel good. And so we talked to the airline and they actually made an exception. I got a pass to go through security so I could at least help them get through the airport to their gate.
This is super rare, by the way.
I know,
that is rarely
that
happens.
does not happen. So
even with my surgery, they didn't allow anything.
No. So Delta was awesome and worked with her. So Jared was super sweet because her little arm was just here and Michelle didn't want it to bump into anything. And so Michelle's like, maybe we could get her like a little sling, kid sling.
So I ran around to a bunch of different like CVS.
Early in the morning.
Super early in the morning. Ended up finding one at like a super far location. It was like their second to last one, so it worked out perfectly. Got her some Princess Band-Aids. And with all that stuff, it definitely worked out in the end. She was able to keep it there. She wanted to move her arm. She didn't like the fact that she couldn't move her arm, but luckily with the Princess Band-Aids, I think it worked out.
Yeah, we kept saying it was a special Band-Aid for her little arm, just so that she wouldn't like bump it into stuff and make it hurt. We didn't video a lot typically just because it was chaotic. We want to make sure Nora was okay and just get them home safely.
But I will say that the airline people treated her phenomenally.
Oh my gosh, you guys. So I got to, Jared was so sweet. He ran in, got the bags with Michelle, checked, and then I came in with the girls. We went through security, cute little Nora. I just took care of her. Michelle had Madeline. And even they, like this people at security, I feel like usually at airports, especially when it's busy, it was a Saturday, cruise people were getting in, leaving, it was slammed at the airport.
Fort Lauderdale is a very small airport, and when you add in like 4 different cruise ships worth of people, like we're talking like tens of thousands of people.
I know, but literally even the guy at security was like, oh, hi sweetie, like, is your arm okay? And he gave her like stickers, and it was just so sweet.
Yeah.
The person like that you give your ticket to like get through security, Nora wanted to like hand him hers, and he even like pretended to scan it again.
Yeah.
Really sweet people that really went the extra mile, and I think that helped a lot. Once we got through security into the terminal, we had about 20 minutes before they had to start boarding their flight. And cute little Nora, you guys, of course, all little kids are drawn to like, you know, toys and things like that. And she saw this little turtle, and you guys, my little Aunt Heart, I just had to get it for her. So I got her this little turtle. I was like, Nora, will you take extra good care of this? Just kind of distract her from her arm. And she was like, yes. And she was so excited. So she was carrying her little turtle through the airport with her arm. And it was just the sweetest ever. Jared got her lollipops for the flight. We also
special pink one.
Special pink one. We also sent our iPad with Michelle so she could be distracted.
Movies in advance.
I know, you guys. So anyways, it worked out. We got to the gate. They actually let Michelle get on early because obviously people traveling with kids can get on early, but I stayed back with the girls, held them while Michelle went onto the plane, got the stroller checked, put away, got her bags put away, and then she came back for the 2 girls. And then she updated me that the sweetest little grandma sat next to them and helped with everything, which was so sweet, you guys, because I was like, I'm getting on that flight with you, like I'm gonna help.
Well, in addition to that, Delta actually, having heard the situation, they upgraded her to comfort class.
Comfort, yeah. They definitely went above and beyond. And Michelle was like, no, I don't want you to come. It was gonna be pretty pricey. But honestly, you guys, I just wanna make sure. I'm like, that is so much for Michelle to take on. But she made it. They made it home. Luckily, all of this was happening. Nate had a really important test.
Huge test.
He's been studying this past year for the GMAT. He was taking the test that same morning, and so there was just like so much going on at one time.
Tell him any of this.
Michelle didn't want to tell him.
But
yeah, so anyways, he got out of his test. He did great, which is awesome. And then he helped Michelle and everything get back. And they actually took little Nora to the doctor, and the doctor does think it's just a little pulled muscle, kind of like tendonitis. And so she's doing better. She still isn't fully like moving. He says it takes a little while to heal, but luckily, you guys, it's not anything major. Like she doesn't need a cast, she doesn't need anything like that.
We were so nervous, especially to have it happen at our house. You know, we were just so nervous. But we're so grateful in the end. Everything worked out, and honestly, the stars like aligned with everything.
It was pretty stressful. I'm not gonna lie. When you're on a time crunch like that, I see my sister, these 2 little kids, and you hate seeing little kids hurt, not feeling good. It just broke our hearts.
I know.
It was not the ending to the trip we were hoping for, but given everything, it could have been much worse. It could have been very different. They're home, they are safe. I just got off the phone with her not too long ago. We FaceTime little Nora, you guys. She's just the cutest thing ever. So that is kind of a recap with that day. We had a lot going on, and then later that day, once we got them gone and situated, I actually had a hair appointment. I don't know if you can even tell, my hair's in a ponytail right now. So before the holidays, I wanted to try and get my hair touched up. It's been almost 6 months since I got my hair colored. So we've been just trying to fit in like all the things before we leave for Utah for Thanksgiving, which we are so excited about.
We're super excited about it.
Oh my gosh.
We have a lot to get done though in a very short amount of time.
I know, you guys.
Extremely short amount of time.
I feel like that's just how it goes. That's life, right? Why is it the holidays? It brings up all the busyness. Obviously, it's so fun to be with family and focus on that, but it feels like everything kind of always piles on, especially when you're traveling across the country, trying to line up things with work and just other things. Also, last night, this all happened on the same day, you guys. Also, last night, we had a church Thanksgiving that, as I mentioned, we were in charge of the centerpieces. So I ran to Trader Joe's, and can I just mention, oh my gosh, okay, so the parking situation, I don't know if you guys have ever been to Trader Joe's. It's probably like this with other stores as well, but their parking lots are really small, and there's like a theory behind that. But with ours, there's a Trader Joe's, there's a Nordstrom Rack, and then some other stores, and it is always chaotic. But you throw in it being a Saturday, being the weekend before Thanksgiving, It took me, you guys, almost an hour to get out of the parking lot. Literally, I was in this one main strip where there was cars parked on both sides. So all these cars are trying to reverse. They have 2 parking like attendants trying to direct traffic, but all the different ways and stops, like people were reversing, people were blocking traffic. It was so intense. I called Jared and I was like, Jared, you are never gonna believe how long it took me to get out of this parking lot. So anyways, needless to say, I just want to share that because I'm sure
that parking lot in general is a joke, because that's where I go to get my haircut done too, and it's like every single time I go there, I'm at least waiting to get out of that parking lot for like 10 or 15 minutes. Like they need to build another stoplight or something there.
There's something stuff. Anyways, it was just like, I was like, of course, I'm sitting here, I'm like on a time crunch. I had my hair appointment. We had to do these flower arrangements. Luckily, I found some beautiful sunflowers and some greens that I was able to put together. Found some glass jars from the dollar store. So that all came together. Jared was super sweet. He dropped me off at my hair appointment, and then he ran and dropped off all the centerpieces for the Thanksgiving thing. So
set up stuff.
You guys, it's just been going, and it's all good things, but all
it's all great things. We just have so much we have to get done. Like before we leave, I gotta get my blood tested again. Like it's gonna be a madhouse.
It's gonna be a little crazy, but you know what? That's the holidays. And also, you guys, not even to say, so we're attempting to spend Thanksgiving with both sides of our family. We have one on the day before Thanksgiving on Wednesday, and then we have the Bingham one on Thursday.
So we leave Tuesday night. We arrive secondly super late Tuesday night. Super late.
We get there Wednesday, so gotta do like all the shopping and everything. So and
Wednesday
then
morning's gonna be busy. Thursday's gonna be crazy.
And then after that, we actually, so as many of you guys know, that's actually the anniversary Friday of Jared's sweet dad's passing. So of course, Mana has some really special things planned for the whole family during the weekend, which is gonna be really special. And we're just so grateful we're able to get out there, go see family. It's gonna be an awesome weekend, but jam-packed. So get ready for all those vlogs, you guys.
It'll be fun.
Today's vlog's gonna be more of it. I know we've just been recapping a lot, but there's just been so much to get caught up on and to figure out, so.
Yeah, and also with the movies, let us know, you guys, if you like them, if you don't like them, which ones you want to see. Like, we'd love to put them together for you.
Yeah, for sure. So that's been awesome to put out on Sundays as well. And then we'll keep you guys updated on some other plans after Thanksgiving. Honestly, we're still trying to figure out a few things, we're juggling a few moving parts, as you know. But we do want to hear, what are your plans for Thanksgiving? Are you traveling? Are you staying home? Are you more low-key? Obviously, those here in the US are celebrating Thanksgiving. Those not in the US, I get you're not celebrating Thanksgiving, so
don't worry about it.
What are you up to this week?
What are you doing for the Christmas, huh?
Yeah, if you're celebrating Christmas, what are you doing for that? So it's the start of the holidays. I do have to laugh because Jared, do you want to pull out? I looked over, I saw our one little decoration. Do you guys remember when we got this? This is our little...
We got this last year.
I know, like it's our little snow globe. It's Santa and palm trees. Jared loved this. We had to get it. And I was just laughing so hard because as we were picking up, Jared found that and he's like, I'm gonna put this out right here. So
well, I put it there. I might put something else on, but
that's our one little decoration. That is one thing with living here and usually traveling for the holidays. I have not been decorating and it's kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie.
Kind of nice. It's kind of sad at the same time.
I mean, it's sad. You guys know my love for decorating, but since we're not really gonna be here, I'm like, I'm not gonna put that up. Plus, most of our decorations are back in Utah in storage. We don't have a ton here. We have a few things from our first Christmas here that we celebrated together.
Is that we've only spent 3 years here, and we've only spent one Thanksgiving and one Christmas here.
I know, it is kind of crazy.
Yeah, isn't that nuts? Only one.
I know, we were thinking, if we're still here next year, you guys, we're thinking of maybe staying here and doing a few special things. I don't know, see, you guys know we see so much family all the time, and we were like, you know what, sometimes it's kind of special just to have a holiday with your own little family.
Own little traditions.
And there's so many fun traditions here just in Florida. Maybe family wants to come out here for it. We're totally open to that.
Yeah, we're totally open to that.
But like there's the boat show, the Christmas boat show that we absolutely love, where they light up all the boat. Oh yeah, the boat parade.
Yeah.
All the wrong thing.
They have a new ice rink they're doing. I mean, there's just so many fun things they're doing here. It's like, you know, we've had our whole life of doing the Utah traditions.
Yes.
Only 3 years of of the Florida traditions.
stuff,
But of
yes.
the 3 years here, we've spent 2 of them back in Utah.
Obviously, that's what the holidays are about, is with
Yeah.
family too. But we do think like the ice rink, they just put an ice rink here in Fort Lauderdale, down off Los Olas. So if you are coming here for like cruises or anything, I think that runs through
Yeah.
New Year's, which is kind of
Even
cool.
like a Christmas cruise or New Year's cruise or
Yes.
Thanksgiving cruise, any of those would be amazing.
We actually were thinking we may around New Year's go up to St. Augustine because they have an
Yeah.
amazing Christmas light display
I know.
that runs through New Year's. So we thought maybe we could spend New Year's up there and enjoy the lights because everyone always
We'll
talks
see.
about that light show. We always
Yeah.
have wanted to do that.
I
So
know.
if you've been, let us know down below or any other things around Florida you think we should see. We're still figuring out future plans after Thanksgiving, so stay tuned for that. So that is our update, you guys, from our crazy weekend. We're so grateful we were able to have Michelle and the girls here. We love them. We know you guys do too. Stick around. We are just beginning with the whole family circuit. We cannot wait for the upcoming week. We got a lot to do though. So I think this is gonna be a shorter vlog.
We apologize, it's very quick.
I know. It's quick, but we promise you know all the fun's just around the corner.
Yeah.
So we're gonna sign off and we'll see you all next time.
See you guys, love ya.
Bye.
Bye.